When was the last time you were intimate?
Last night.
Okay, good. And from 1 to 10, how good was it? You go first, Eris.
Last night?
Last night.
A 0.
And for you, Clayton, how good was it?
Pretty much a 0 last night.
We've been together for 7.5 years, and we work 16 hours a day. We're both exhausted. We moved into a brand new house. We had a remodel. All of these things that are happening add up, and we're not having sex.
So what I have here for you is my passion wheel. And there are 12 sections in my passion wheel that I want you to fill in with some activities that you are going to do every single day.
Going to a sex therapist is definitely something I wanted to explore because I thought it would be a great opportunity for Clayton and I to discover something that we maybe haven't discovered before.
These are activities that are going to continue to rekindle the passion. They can be emotional, they can be sensual, romantic, downright XXX rated. And I will give you a little clue by showing you one of mine, just so that you get some good ideas that range.
I got one on there that I like.
Okay, Clayton seems like he's ready to go with his favorite. So go ahead and write one activity. What did you write down?
Bathing.
Bathing.
It's so easy to be intimate. You're already naked. You're already physically touching one another, you know.
I mean, I have to be honest, and that's something for me that I have to work through, you know?
So let's talk about that. What is it that's making you uncomfortable about it? Is it too much pressure to have?
It's not that big a deal.
But to me, it's a big deal. Because I had this surgery with my breast. And I am still really insecure.
It's very hard on her.
I understand.
I suffered from an eating disorder and body dysmorphia when I was younger. And so I got the implants because I thought maybe I'll feel sexier. Maybe men will think I'm sexier. That will make me feel better. But I never admitted to anybody that I had implants. It wasn't something I was ever proud of. I hid them. And a decade after that, I got an infection in my breast. I had a surgery where a surgeon messed up, and I woke up in the middle of surgery, and he had a liposuction machine in my breast and took breast tissue out. You know, it's like that's very violating for a woman. For the past 4 years, I've had a deformed breast. Every time I look at myself in the mirror naked, I'm being reminded of that experience. And it hurts. So for me to just stand in a shower with lopsided breasts, it's not sexy. It's not very vulnerable and uncomfortable for me, right? It just is. You know, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
In therapy, people come with a presenting problem, and then you realize that there's so many other things that are actually going on. The past few years, it's been so, disconnected for me. It's like I almost have to disassociate. I don't think you realize how much that experience has affected our sex life.
Oh, I do know. I can't be pushy with her like that because, you know, this is something that you can see. It affects her so deeply. So I've had to kind of go and accept the fact that she's uncomfortable, but I just want her to be happy. So then what do you do?
Emotions just came over me because they were stuffed so deep within my subconscious that when Clayton mentioned the shower, automatically my insecurities came up, that I didn't want to be that vulnerable because I still had to hide myself because I was so ashamed of what happened. I want to get it fixed. I feel like surgery is definitely my next option. And for me, it's in my mind battling, do I do it before I have kids or after I have kids? That's why I've waited this many years. I've already had an infection before, so if I'm gonna choose to put another foreign object in my body, then I don't know how that's gonna affect the child in me. Now, I mean, as I'm processing it in my head, it's like I don't want to burden him and like always talk about it. But
It's
then,
more of a burden when we don't have
when you
sex.
don't, exactly. Then
So he wants you to talk about it, and it's not a burden to him.
Even though Clayton's there for me and he doesn't judge me for what happened, it's not about Clayton, it's about me. It's what's happening within me and my own self-esteem and my insecurities and how that affected my sex life.
I know that you can get through it. I just know that you can.